Anyway, can you remind me to keep an eye out for my hubcap? Because I think I probably lost it on that bumpy bit. No! I've just got to the summit and the clouds coming in. It's just turned 7 AM. Top of Goatfell is just about clear at the moment. Some interesting shaped clouds over the other part of the Lochranza Valley. But it's a beautiful morning. Feeling sunny, should be a great day for going up Goatfell. So I've just got to drive around to the castle and then go directly up the path. I think it's 3 miles each way, so I've read. Hopefully it'll be runnable. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well last night. It's a free parking spot, and there were cars going by at least every half hour, I'd say, right through the night. And there were some quite noisy people around up till about midnight, something like that. And because I'm backed up onto the path, they're kind of walking pretty much within about a metre of my bedroom, which was a bit weird. But you know, it didn't actually have any problems, so it was okay. But yeah, just didn't sleep very well. But it should be a good day. It's going to be sunny. I was going to try and get a second use out of a blue long sleeve top for going up Goatfell, considering it gets smelly. But I put it on and I just couldn't bear it. It was disgusting. I only used it once to go up the Lochranza, but you know, it just means I've got quite a lot of laundry building up, so I need to book onto a site, decent, you know, big site that's got a laundry facility soon. I've been trying to get onto the camping and caravanning club sites, but they're all completely fully booked. That's the problem. We're right in the height of holiday season now. It's the 3rd of August, so I might just end up with like two huge bags of laundry by the time I can get onto a big site again. But I think it'll be quiet on the Kintyre Peninsula. If I go down to the south of it, you know, you have to go out of your way to go to the south unless you're island hopping on the ferries like me. But yeah, I've checked on the ferry website this morning to see if there's any update on the ferry today. And there isn't. It suggests you go into their Twitter feed and have a look, but there's nothing on there either. So I'll just do my thing on Goatfell and then check the website. It's about 12 miles there. There is a campsite there, and there are a couple of free camping spots that I went past that I could sort of stay on for an extra night and try and get on the ferry as soon as it's available again. There might be a bit of a queue, but yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna do Goatfell and then head in that direction and hopefully get on a ferry to the Kintyre Peninsula sometime later today. It also turns out that I have a friend of a friend called Brett. He didn't exactly used to live here, but his parents once owned a house here, and so he's very familiar with the area. And he told me that the classic route to do here is to go up Goatfell and then you do like a horseshoe, and there's, I think it's called Keir Moor, which is I think is the peak on the other side of the glen. But I don't know, I'm supposed to be on a rest week. All I want to do is do a quick up and down, really. I've been up the glen, so I'm familiar with that. And I don't want to make a big day of it, really. My left hip and glute are still quite sore at the moment, and I could do with a proper rest week where I either do very little, just do loads of stretching, or I just do some easy runs and lots of stretching and no kind of weight training. I had to start doing weight training or strength training, so I'm just going to keep it straight up and down, but I should get a good view from up there. That would be amazing, I think. Right, everything's packed down, locked down, ready to go. Let's go and find this car park then. Right, I found the car park. It's near one of the distilleries. I think it's Arran Distillery. And there are 4 vans parked up here. Can't believe I missed this one. It's not on search for sites, but I think a lot of people are keeping quiet the places they find now because they just get oversubscribed. Anyway, I'm just going to get my stuff together and get up this mountain. And it's going to be a beautiful day. It might be clouding over at some point, and it's pretty clear at the moment. So it's going to take me somewhere between an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get up. Sometimes it might take me an hour if I have a really good day, but I think I need to be a little bit careful with the body. But right, let's get packed up and go. I just realised this is the Mountain Rescue Centre car park. And I did read somewhere about they would let you stay here for a small donation. Maybe I'll chuck them a £5 or something for staying here. But it's good to know this, because if the ferry is cancelled, then I could potentially stay here for a night. Anyway, we're going that way. Just warming up with a bit of run walking. It's quite steep. Really obvious path there. I keep doing this. I have a massive bowl of porridge and a banana and a coffee, and I get really psyched up, and then I try and run with a full stomach, on top of the fact I'm getting a bit older and the body needs warming up. It's not conducive to getting started quickly on a run. A beautiful forest. The signage is excellent on this path. You can see they're obviously encouraging people to come up. It's, I thought it'd be granite underfoot, but it looks like some kind of sandstone. But this feels like granite, gravel on the top. But yeah, it looks like very durable. And so far the path has been really, really easy to spot, which would be easy for navigation if the weather's not good. So I would highly recommend coming up, at least we're coming to the point where the forest ends, so probably be a nice view up here. Actually, you have to go about another mile before you pop out into the clearing. That's Brodick behind me, Goatfell up there. I just passed a guy and his daughter mountain biking up here. I thought I saw some mountain bike trails or tire marks. There's a section back there they're going to have to carry their bikes up, but he says he thinks he can ride the whole way down. But they're also staying in a van. They're parked up where I am, but they didn't stay there last night. But he said he's been having the same problem, and not quite sure about parking etiquette on the island, which is my issue with it as well. Anyway, I need to keep moving because I forgot to put smidge on this morning, and every time you stop in this heather, they just go for you. The view is just gradually opening up. Beautiful. There's the top. We're going this way.
know, now I'm out in the sunshine and enjoying, you know, loving what I'm doing. This is what this trip is all about, you know. And I'm coming to the conclusion that sometimes you have to put up with shit times, difficulties, which are kind of amplified when you're in a van. But, you know, if it means you can do stuff like this, then I think those difficult times are worth it. Right, midges are going for me. Right, the trail eases off a bit here and it's a lot more runnable. So that's the summit there, the path. I couldn't quite work out which way the path went from down in Brodick, but it does follow roughly where I thought by looking at the OS maps. I thought I could just about see it. So fortunately for me, there are a couple of people ahead of me, so I can kind of follow them for a little while. I'll probably catch up with them in about 10-15 minutes. So it looks quite straightforward. So just up to that ridge on the right and then up the ridge to the summit. Absolutely loving this. Living the dream. Literally living the dream. Right, I'm just coming onto the ridge. It's getting a bit windier and cooler here as the wind accelerates. There's a bit of cloud coming in, but it kind of comes and passes. There is someone about halfway up, I can see. It looks like it goes up towards that crag and then round to the left. Not a bad view. Just met a really lovely group of people, two couples and a dog, really lovely dog. Said they usually have children with them. They've got this opportunity to come up here on their own without the children. But yeah, they're absolutely loving it. And nearing the summit now. It's really steep, steps are really steep here. Already getting an amazing view. No! I've just got to the summit and the clouds coming in. Hopefully it'll blow through. Damn it. It's clearing. So that's the Glenrosa, that's where we ran up yesterday. From there to there. I don't want to get too cold, but I'm going to just wait. I'm sort of sheltering behind a rock at the moment. Going to see if we get a better break in the cloud. It's coming in quite thick again at the moment. No, the ferry's just about to cross. Just met a couple of other people running, including a girl who was obviously a very established mountain runner, and she was running this kind of steady section. And I said to her, I said, "Oh, good to see someone doing it properly." And she stopped and goes, "No, it's just because I saw a load of people, I thought I had to start running to make it look good," which made me feel better. But yeah, it's so nice to see loads of other people who are similarly like inspired by mountains. And so it'd be great. I was just thinking about, you know, when I get up to Glencoe and Fort William, they hold a lot of really good races up there, hoping I can maybe sort of meet up with you know, some running communities up there, hopefully. Oh, this is great. There are a couple of sections of slabs you have to run down like this. They're great. that last mile of downhill through the forest, you could absolutely belt it. I was over my anaerobic threshold. My heart rate was averaging about 176 down there. I had to stop a couple of times just to let my legs rest a tiny bit and let the heart rate come down again. It was absolutely brilliant. What a trip. Yeah, I can highly recommend that. Right, I need a recovery drink and some stretching and plan my next move. Not that I can think about that for a minute. Okay, just had a shower. Feeling good. Nice stretch. What do you think we should do then? Because we ran up Glenrosa, we've driven around the island, and now we've been up to the top of Goatfell and back. I kind of feel as though I've just checked and the ferry is fully operational again. I think we should drive back to Lochranza, get the ferry and go over to the Kintyre Peninsula. Because then there's no concern about road closures or the ferry breaking down or anything. And, you know, my main objective really is to go Fort William, you know, Glencoe, Fort William, run up some mountains up there, probably run up and down Ben Nevis, Skye, Harris, and then the Cairngorms. And this was really a stopover. This was more a way of getting over to the Kintyre Peninsula, where Sue Reed Sexton mentioned in her books, Writing on the Road. So I think we should do that. Should we do that? I reckon so. I'll see if I can book the ferry. Anyway, can you remind me to keep an eye out for my hubcap? Because I think I probably lost it on that bumpy bit seen here in Lochranza. Alright, that was easy. All booked up. I'm not that hungry yet because I'd had a gel before I came down. I think I might just eat some fruit and head straight there and then that'll be done. Right, let's get going.